Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cootie Loops. Alright, so I've been doing some thinking in between episodes, and I know it's dangerous. Every time I have a thought and I act on it, people die. But I've been doing some thinking, and there are a few realizations that I made. First off, it's bloody cold outside. So we need to harvest all the crops that we have right now. And I'm also going to change the priority of all of our, well, not all, but most of our colonists to make sure that we harvest all the plants before they all die. So 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7. 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7. Okay. Just gonna put all of this to 1. 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7. 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7. Okay, that's good. So that's the first realization. Second realization is that our little animal farm here is unfortunately, I think it's unsustainable. The rabbits, as far as I'm aware, only give like a maximum of 18 meat per harvest. And so that's like disproportionately, a disproportionately small amount compared to the amount of hay that they consume. And since we basically have to have like 2 farm fields entirely dedicated to hay, I think it's probably a better idea if we just do away with our rabbits and the turkey as well. Because the turkey, they require the temperature to be maintained at a certain level, otherwise their eggs will die and they will also die. So as much as it pains me to do this, I think we're actually going to have to get rid of both of our rabbits and our turkeys. It gives me no pleasure to do this, especially against Pozzo. Should we keep Pozzo? No, because we're about to slaughter Pozzo's family, and I'd rather we don't have Pozzo around to see it all happen. Let's build a sarcophagus for Pozzo and install it. Where's a good place for a sarcophagus? Let's put the sarcophagus of Pozzo in the barn. Keep it as a permanent memory of our Warren mother. Who is Pozzo, by the way? Where is Pozzo? Which one is Pozzo? I can't even fucking tell. But anyways, we're gonna slaughter Pozzo as well because we don't want her entire family, all of her children and her grandchildren, etc., to just die before her eyes while she survives. We're not gonna put her through that, and we're just gonna kill all the turkey as well. And thankfully, it's really cold out, so that means we don't need to worry about having to refrigerate the dead bodies of our rabbits and turkeys. So there's that. So that's the second thing that I realized. Third thing that I realized is normally I don't really like to do this, but I've been reading up on, since I really want this series to be successful, I came to the realization that I need to be a lot more efficient. So I've been doing a lot of reading on the RimWorld wiki, and it turns out that the wild boars are actually really good at both defense and attack. They can outrun humans, assuming they don't have like bionic parts. They can outrun humans, and they actually do more damage than the wolves and the dogs and whatnot, which is pretty crazy. So since we have wild boars, and we have a lot of them, I say let's just get all of these guys trained, and then have like an army of wild boars. So Miwino, our hound master, can also be the pork master. It'll be fantastic, I think, or it could go horribly wrong. Maybe they'll decide that the food that we're giving them is not enough, it's not good enough, or it's not tasty enough, or maybe our little stockpile of dead humans that they'll develop. Oh, oops, I set this wrong. Maybe if we feed them human meat, the meat of our enemies, they will in fact develop a hankering for human flesh, and they'll turn on our colony and kill everyone in their sleep. Because that's what wild boars do, right? Like, you give them human meat, and then they just decide that they can't live without human meat anymore. It's just like cannibalism as humans. Like, if you cannibalize on your fellow human being, eventually you develop the hunger, right? The quote-unquote the hunger, and then you start eating your family members, your friends, your coworkers, and eventually you're like the only living human on the entire planet. Happens all the time. Happened to me the other day too, so maybe that'll happen, but hopefully not. Hopefully this game is not as realistic as the real world, and the boars will not in fact develop a hankering for human flesh. But if they do, then it's on us. So that's the other realization. The last realization, and kind of the more important one, is that I think I've been disgustingly inefficient with our colony layout. So I think what we need to do is, instead of having these apartments that have their own heating and cooling units, is to basically set up like a living quarters with individual apartments inside, and then have like central heating and cooling. So we'll have like a we'll have like a cooler and a heater in the corridor, and we'll have vents going inside the individual rooms, and then we'll maintain the temperature that way. I think that's a much better way of doing it than having, you know, 3 heaters and coolers between like 6 rooms. Seems a little crazy. So that's going to be a bit of a longer term project. We'll also expand out our greenhouse north. And I think we might need to also think about getting like an electric cremator or whatever to get rid of the graves, or to reclaim the territory lost to our graves here. Another thing I'm going to do is we're going to change this, because I realize that the snow is starting to pile on top of our potential fiery death chamber. Or not really chamber, it's I guess it kind of is-ish, but I like to think of it as like a hellhole. Basically, we'll just call this the hellhole, because that's what it's going to turn into if the inhabitants of the ancient cryptosleep caskets in fact turn out to be either pirates or mechanoids. It will definitely turn into a hellhole. Let's also make sure that the animals... I apologize for the inordinate amount of gassing that's basically taking place at the start of this episode. I apologize for that, like, profusely. But there are just a lot of realizations that I had in between episodes that I felt like I needed to share with you guys. Hence, the gassing. Okay, let's also... Actually, you know what? I'm okay with our animals going into our living areas. Our pigs. Because that way, once the pigs bond with Miwino or whomever decides to tame them, it's probably going to be Miwino, then they can follow him around, and they can be his pet and shit, and he can, you know, unleash the boars on our enemies whenever we're being attacked and whatnot. So it'll be good. It'll be fantastic. It'll be good. And if you are squeamish at all, then you might want to look away, because you're about to witness the massacre of all of our rabbits, and we are being attacked by a local wild boar. It's gone crazy. It heard about our plans to create a pig army, an army of boars, and it decided, well, if, you know, if those boars in that colony get to be part of an army, why the hell don't I? And it's dead. It didn't really have that thought for very long. In fact, its entire brain got destroyed. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, so the guys are now cutting the plants. Fantastic. Once that's done... Actually, this happened pretty quickly. See how efficient we are if we work together, guys? Holy crap. Okay, I gotta remember this. 878. 878. 6. 8. 6. 8. 7. Oh my god, I cannot believe I actually remember that. That's incredible. What was I doing? Fuck. Shit. Oh, right. The construction of our hellhole. Right. So after you guys are done with that, please also do this. And let's get a little stockpile of granite blocks set up here. Granite blocks. Granite blocks. And the reason for this is, in case this actually... Whoa, psychic ship. Another one? Unbelievable. What the hell? Well, you know what? This can stay here for a few days. It's fine. And I'm actually kind of glad for that, because we can get some valuable resources from this thing. Components and plasteel from the dead Necronoids and whatnot, so it'll be good. It'll be fantastic. It'll be good. Okay. So our death chamber, our hellhole is starting to take shape, which is really fantastic. And I kind of want to get this thing done sooner than later. Let's also get our granite blocks thing here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Fantastic. I hope these turn out to be refugees that we can then rescue and bring into our colony. But knowing my luck, it's most likely just going to be like mechanoids that are out to, well, viciously savage me in my sleep and both in my waking life, I suppose. I suppose the mechanoids aren't that discriminating. They'll probably just kill you regardless of what state you're in. And let's also prevent the sowing, because I want to turn this into a potato patch after we harvest the hay here. Okay, can we also get the corn out of this, out of the elements? It's going bad really fast. Wow. Why is the corn going bad so quickly? Oh, I think is it because it's snowing and shit? Oh, jeez. Vanthus, instead of cooking meals, I kind of need you to focus on butchering these animals. Hey, do you see Pazzo's body? We had this made for Pazzo. Please tell me Pazzo's around here somewhere and we haven't butchered him. Okay, good. Do not touch Pazzo's dead body, okay? Lister, we're gonna need you to prioritize the building of this sarcophagus, because we want to bury Pazzo's dead body. And we'll have to sing some kind of like, I guess, non-religious hymn, or read out like a beautiful eulogy to commemorate the passing of Pazzo, our Warren mother, who provided, well, in all honesty, way too many rabbits that basically just drove our colony into starvation many, many times. Can we actually bury dead animals in sarcophagi? I really hope so. I really, really hope so, because otherwise this whole thing is for nothing. And let's see how the quality turns out, Lister. I'm looking forward to this. It is excellent. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, clear all. And animal corpses. We will bury the corpse of Pazzo. Hair, where's hair? There's hair. There we go. Bury that. Yes, please bury Pazzo. Lister? Yes, it's gonna be you, buddy. There you go, look at that. We're burying the dead body of Pazzo. Oh. This is beautiful. Frontal vengeance. That sounds like a really bad porno. Like some sort of like porno mixed in with like MMA or martial arts or I don't know, something. The sarcophagus is engraved with a depiction of Cat Frankenstein training a hare and release as the other colonists do actual work. The hare is represented as a pile of power tools. The smiling head of a policeman watches over all, and the work is infused with the idea of harmony and is done in an expressionistic style. This depiction relates to a training of the hare on the 14th of September 5500. Oh my god. This could not have been like better coincidence, even if I tried. Holy shit. This is so appropriate. And there's a small Czechoslovakian off-duty police woman watching over everyone. This is so perfect. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Okay, Lister, good job. That was so appropriate. And can we also get the food out of here? We don't need this to be critical anymore. Let's just put this normal. Just stockpile the hay and whatnot. That's fine. We actually do have some hay coming online. 737 bushels or bundles or whatever. And Vanthus is busy just slaughtering all the, or not slaughtering because they're already dead. No, actually I think it was Miwino who did the mass slaughtering. but Vanthus is now busy just butchering all these animals. He's kind of in like a fugue state. He's like gone into a trance. He's disassociated himself with the activity of like slaughtering all our former farm animals. A lot of them actually had names even. So Vanthus kind of has to like have this out-of-body experience and watch himself from a distance as he just viciously slaughter, or not, again, I keep saying slaughter, but viciously butchers the former farm animals. Good job, Vanthus. You know what, Vanthus? After you're done this, have a beer, buddy. Like, on me. Like, seriously, I know we kind of like basically outlawed the drinking of beer. It's like 1920s America over here with the prohibition and all that shit. Actually, that's not true at all, because our colonists are allowed a beer. Social drugs, frequency every day. Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, I mean, help yourself to a beer, buddy. No, he's just... Transport pod is done researching. Fantastic. Let's go with smoke pot belts. I think that's the other research that we need to do. Great. Okay, so Lister, whenever you're awake, I know you spent all night making the thing, the sarcophagus, but you and Lumi and Rimmer, I think we might need you guys to prioritize the building of the granite here. That'd be really helpful. Look at that! Speak of the devil! Rimmer and Lumi! Who'd have thought? A very unconventional pair, of course. Not one that I would recommend to hire to do various tasks, because Lumi, of course, having dated Kat, is also a bit of a free spirit. Whereas Rimmer is so rigid, he's basically... You know how people say that, oh, you've got a stick up your ass? Rimmer is that stick inside of other people's asses. So, well, he's a stick in the mud is basically another way of saying it, I guess. Can we get someone to bring in more blocks? Well, the guys and Lumi are busy making shit, because we kind of need someone to really, you know, bring in more supplies, because otherwise they can't really do their job. Lister is now making the door. Fantastic. So that'll definitely confirm this as being an indoor thing. One thing I forgot to do again is to clear the home zone, because this is going to turn into a fiery death pit. So we need to make sure that our colonists don't try to run in to put out the fire as it gets like super heated in here and chokes the living life out of, like, potentially chokes the living life out of these bastards. Or hopefully it'll turn out to be not bastards at all, and then we can just rescue them and shit. The ancient structure has emitted a psychic pulse that has driven nearby animals mad. Oh my god. Oh. Sweet mother of all that is eldritch. Oh no, the Muffalo have all gone berserk. Okay, if they start trickling in, we're okay. But if they, like, charge us all at once, have all the Muffalo gone mad? No, there are some that aren't mad. Just most of them. Ah, shit. That's not good. Well, you know what? Maybe this isn't such a bad thing, because we'll have some, now after this incident, we'll have like plenty of Muffalo meat and leather and wool and all that shit. So maybe it's not that bad. But it's probably bad. But maybe not. But it probably is. Also, one thing that I found out on the wiki is that parkas, not that great. No. So let's go with jackets, because apparently parkas, while they provide excellent insulation against the cold, actually make people work slower. And apparently button-down shirts provide more insulation and protection as well. So we're going to make some button-down shirts, and once the button-down shirts are ready, we'll just have everyone wear them instead of the t-shirts. Oh no, the Muffalo onslaught has begun. What are you doing? Why weren't you shooting this guy before? Come on, don't die, turret. Don't die. I know we can build components now, but I'd rather not lose you guys needlessly. Good. That's 2 Muffalo dead. Boss, can you construct? You cannot. Can you construct, though? Can you, like, actually? You can. Okay, let's make sure that you are repairing the steel turret here. Okay. So we weathered, well, a couple of Muffalo. There's still 4 more that are wandering about being all crazy and shit. Actually, I just noticed this one that was going berserk is gone to sleep. I think they may have overcome their violent instincts. Boss? Oh, he did repair it, but the maintenance, I see, they're different things. I see. I understand now. I can see clearly now the rain has gone, and why has Strong been... What happened, Strong? What the shit? Oh no. You insulted Rimmer, and now Rimmer attacked you. What the hell, Rimmer? I didn't think Rimmer would be the type to actually start a fight with someone. Oh, but you know what? He was goaded into attacking Lister and the polymorph in that episode, right? So it makes sense, I guess, if you get him angry enough. Are you still insane? Wow, this thing is still berserk. Oh, I guess it's not tired enough. Okay, this really kind of highlights the need for us to maybe shift our priorities? Probably? Oh, jeez, guys. This is so bad. Smoke pop belts are done. Fantastic. Let's go with multi-barrel weapons. No, let's go with the vitals monitor. Okay, so we just need 1 more of that, 1 more of that, and then we'll build this, and then life will be good. Hey, do I need to set this as a snow clear zone? I suppose all the snow will melt once we actually start the fire inside of this place. But just in case, the snow actually acts as a hamper against the oncoming fiery inferno. Maybe we should get rid of it. Is this the same one that's still going berserk? It is. Everyone else has calmed the fuck down, but that guy's still going nuts. Wow. Jeez, everyone else is like, Jerry, calm the fuck down. It's okay. Jeez, everyone else has woken up from their insane daze. But no, Jerry's just fucking buggering off and like yelling and pissing all over the place and just making things really uncomfortable for people. Fuck Jerry. If your name is Jerry, I apologize. I didn't mean to say fuck you, but fuck that Muffalo named Jerry. If his name was in fact Jerry. Okay, let's stop talking about Jerry. Strong has been patched up. And Lister, we need you to build that. Attaboy. And once you're done with that, I want you to... Yep, that's good. He's already on it. You're already on it. Good job, Lister. For once. Good job. Okay, after you're done with that, please prioritize the... Oh, he's already on it. This is incredible. And then deal with that. So who's gonna come in here to clear the snow? Do I have to assign this to people? Oh, I guess I can. Okay, well then why don't you clear the snow along with... That was it? Okay. Well, actually, I kind of want to get this process started now rather than later. So let's do this now. Let's get everyone who can attack here. And Bramble, you've got your incendiary launcher, perfect. Let's just hope we don't get raided anytime soon. And Miwino is leading the charge with his like wild boars. This is such a sight to see, holy crap. Wild boars, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys wander the entire colony by yourselves. That's right, you have earned my trust. And Strong is now fully healed. Great. Looks like Rimmer didn't in fact leave much of a scar, which is good. That's exactly what we wanted. Or actually not what we wanted, because we didn't want Rimmer to do anything at all, but he did. Okay, so animals, do not go in there. Whatever you do, do not go in there. Okay, let's just move everyone back a little bit, just in case shit gets really dicey. Bramble, you're gonna get in here, and I'm gonna ask you to do something very unconventional. What the fuck? Wild boars. Oh shit, I forgot to set their thing properly. It's gonna be not greenhouse. There you go. Okay, we can't have you guys actually be... Wild boar? Why are you following Bramble? We're about to set fire to this bitch. Not Bramble. This bitch as in referring to the hellhole here. So, wild boars, get the fuck out of here. Okay, good. Bramble, you ready? Guys, it started. Okay, we've got one fire going. Great. So now the temperature is slightly rising. Fantastic. Okay, we've got another fire going. Bramble, get out of there. Okay. The temperature is rising quickly, and I think the snow is really starting to melt. That's great. Let's get you here. Now, Rimmer, you've got a pistol. We're gonna risk your life. The reason why is because you've got the pistol. Oh, look, the snow is actually melting on its own. Okay. Rimmer, I'm gonna ask you to shoot at this crypto sleep casket. Try not to shoot the inhabitant, because it could be a refugee. And I know that shooting the crypto sleep casket doesn't actually make the inhabitant hostile in case they are actual refugees. It just opens up the all the crypto sleep caskets. That's what my personal experience has been every time, because I've actually shot at one of these things before in like a different game. It was also a different alpha version, so maybe things have changed, but I'm thinking it's the same. Okay, whoa. Okay, so I think they're actually pirates. Conrad, the game developer, as soon as he woke up, just decides to barrel towards Rimmer, cause he's got like that smug git face, and decides to just like, what is this guy? He's incapable of violence, yet Conrad has decided to overcome his incapability and just bash Rimmer's face. I guess that's what happens with the game developers. Like they get so infuriated at like game reviews and shit, like their games being reviewed poorly, that they developed into this like crazy people that randomly attack human beings on sight, maybe? So that's Conrad Kaufman. Not that great, especially because he's a slowpoke. We've got Genevieve Jen Carter, an 18-year-old space soldier. You call yourself a soldier? What is this? Shooting of 1 and melee 3? Rubbish. A wreckage explorer, outdoorsy, ascetic, and slowpoke. What's with these slowpokes? We've got Dalton, a male space soldier with amazing melee, and was also using an assault rifle, but has 0 shooting. Incapable of skilled labor, neurotic, steadfast, and brawler. Vort, the scientist, pretty rubbish. Psychopath, psychically dull, and ugly. No, we can't have you in our colony. We've already got Trans Am Wheel Arch Nostrils over here, who's stinking it up for everyone. And we got Sora Pruitt, the male space soldier, age 31, incapable of basically everything. And he's also got a chemical interest. He's slothful. What's with these rubbish bastards? And we've got Min Young Min Kim, female space soldier, age 22, aspiring pop idol, and she has in fact obtained her aspiration as a pop idol. So basically this is a K-pop star. She's beautiful, too smart, and lazy. Sounds about right. Incapable of dumb labor, cleaning, hauling, plant work, and mining. That is basically K-pop stars to the T. Holy crap. Okay, Rimmer, I want you to get out of there, and we're going to construct these walls now. Rimmer, get out of there. Like, run! Okay, good. Lister, now I need you to prioritize working on these things, okay? And Lister will now lay down the foundation for all these things. Fantastic. Let's get Lumi to not clear the snow, but Lister, I noticed you didn't lay down the granite for the second wall here. And have they started taking... Look at that. They've actually started taking damage from the heat. This is fantastic. I mean, I derive no pleasure from this, watching people like burn to death from superheated air. But these bastards are looking to kill us all. So it's either them or us. And I choose them. Well, I choose them to die. Like, I'm not choosing them to like some kind of like Pokemon kind of type business. Alright, so they all just woke up. One of them decided to just try to punch Limmer. Oh my god. First I said Limmer, and then I tried to say Wrister. Good grief, my brain is so fucked up. So, upon immediately waking up, they immediately decide to try to punch Rimmer in the face. And now they're just vomiting all over the place and also trying to break down walls. A great way to wake up, I'd say. Probably a better way to wake up than some of the mornings that I've had myself. Okay, so they're all down. And the sniper rifle is caught on fire now? What the hell? Okay, we need to break down these walls. Lister, deconstruct. Lumi, deconstruct. Rimmer, deconstruct. And we're gonna keep people around just in case they actually wake up from their daze and start trying to kill us all. Rimmer, deconstruct. Lister, deconstruct. And Lumi, deconstruct. We basically need to get these guys out ASAP. Because there's some good shit here that has now caught on fire. And we can't have that. No, we need to salvage as much as we can here. So please, whatever you do, just salvage everything. I especially don't want the cryptosleep caskets to explode. They might explode. This could be bad. Okay, everyone, get up. I want you to put out the fire, like ASAP. Okay, so they're actually pretty good at putting out the fire. Fantastic. Look at that teamwork, guys. Penny? Are you? Penny has just eaten or killed Vort and has now starting to eat her. Wow, that is vicious. Okay, before these guys die, I'm gonna need you guys to strip them. Just start stripping. Strip them all. Strip these guys, Vanthus. I want you to strip Dalton especially because he's got some sweet, sweet power armor, and I don't want the guys to get all pissed off about having to wear like a dead man's power armor. It's so garbage how like they get pissed off about having to wear some dead man's armor or whatever. And are they going to stay down or they're in shock? Right leg's been burned off apparently. Bionic hand. Hey, can we get the bionic hand removed from this guy or not? Or are we just gonna leave them to oh geez. The psychic drone intensifies. The crash ship part is now emanating a more powerful kind of psychic drone. Every human-like in the area now feels more disturbed, terrified, and paranoid. Crapola. Boss? I hate to have to ask you. Oh, he started. Oh, wow, that's vicious. Holy, wow. Guy's got no, that's incredible. Guy's got no chill. About the graves. We're going to need you to, haul the, the long pork to the, pig farm area, boss, if you don't mind. Boss, don't bury that there. Thank you very much. Yeah, to the, dumping stockpile zone. Okay, well, that went very, very well. I think we managed to salvage pretty much everything except for whatever, one of those ladies was wearing. Whatever Vort was wearing, unfortunately we weren't able to salvage because, well, I mean, we can. But, it's considered dead man's clothes now because, Penny decided to mercilessly savage and eat, Vort, the scientist who was struggling and gasping for air. But, I mean, Penny's a wolf. Well, she doesn't know any better. The concept of right and wrong doesn't exist to her. So anyways, let's leave the episode off here and continue this tomorrow. And tomorrow we will deal with the crash ship part. I'll get the setup for the whole bunker and everything ready in between episodes. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.